Growing up, no one pulled me to the side to say, hey, Kimberly, you're allowed to have limits. You're allowed to say no. You don't have to accept everything people give you, especially when it costs you your peace. I had to learn the hard way that boundaries are not walls, they're doors. And you get to choose who, what, and when you open them. I used to feel guilty every single time I said no. It didn't matter if my calendar was overflowing. If I was exhausted or if deep down I just didn't have the capacity, I always said yes, y'all. I always said yes. A friend needed help moving. Yes. Someone needed to talk at 2 a.m. Yes. Work asked me to stay late again, even though my family hadn't seen me all week. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I was the yes girl. One day I looked at my life and realized something. I was tired, resentful, very resentful, and constantly stretched thin, but no one knew. Because on the outside, guess what? I kept smiling, kept showing up, kept pretending I was okay. The first time I said no without a long, nervous explanation, I thought people would be angry, but they weren't, and life went on. The only thing that changed was me. I finally stopped betraying myself just to keep everyone else comfortable. It felt scary at first, but it also felt like freedom. Saying no is not rejection, it's self respect. Here's another one that teaches you about boundaries, and that's family. Boundaries with family. I grew up thinking love meant unlimited access. If family wanted to stop by unannounced, needed money, or asked personal questions that cut deep, you just let them because they're family, right? But here's what I learned. Sometimes the people who love you can hurt you the most if there are no boundaries. I had to learn it was okay to say, you know what? I love you, but I'm not talking about that right now. Or I can't give you what you're asking for. I can't meet your expectations right now. And at first, I felt guilty, like I was being disrespectful, but I wasn't. I was learning that love without boundaries really isn't love, it's control. You heard me? Love without boundaries really isn't love, it's control. And the truth is, families feel safe, y'all. It should feel safe when we're connecting with families, not like we're walking on eggshells all the time. Boundaries protect relationships because they keep resentment from building silently in the background. You can love people and still limit their access to your peace. And that is in my 50s, I'm all about my peace. I'm 51 years old. I am all about my peace. And my peace has no limits. It's not limited to just friends. It's limited. I mean, it extends to family as well. If you're not about peace, then I'm distancing myself. Like, I love you, but I can't do it. Like, I'm about peace over here and in my body, in my mind, in my emotions, all of that. And if you blocking my peace, you got to go. I love you though. I love you. Another boundary that I had to learn was with technology. OMG. Boundaries with my phone. I used to answer texts all through the night, respond to work emails when I was on vacation, scroll through social media first thing in the morning and last thing at night. My brain never got quiet because I was always available. One night, my phone buzzed after 10 p.m. I picked it up automatically, already feeling my shoulders tense, like my whole body. And your body will, just a side note, your body will let you know, like, hey, like, you know, I'm feeling some anxiety about this person or about this phone call or about whatever it is that you're doing. And that's when it hit me. I was letting a piece of technology dictate my peace. So I started small. I set my phone on do not disturb after 9 p.m. No apologies, no explanations, just my peace, y'all. Just my peace. At first, I kept checking out of habit, like maybe, fear of FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. But nothing was urgent. The world didn't fall apart while I rested. I realized how much mental noise I have been carrying simply because I never turned anything off. Now I let my phone wait for me, not the other way around. You teach people and technology how to treat you by what you allow. Boundaries aren't about shutting people out. They're about letting the right things in. This week, ask yourself, where do I feel drained? What or who takes more than I can give right now? Then set one small boundary. Maybe it's saying no without guilt. Maybe it's turning your phone off early. Maybe it's telling family, I love you, but this topic is off limits today. Small boundaries build big peace. Small boundaries build big peace. If this video inspired you in any way and it resonated with you, I want to hear from you in the comments. And I also want you to share it with someone. And I want you to know that I love you today. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.